Good evening, students. So, in today's this is Manoj Kumar, so assistant professor working in Department of CSE of Kalpataru Institute of Technology. So, in today's class, we will be going with the hands-on sessions on Numpy. So, you have gone with the Numpy fundamentals in the last video lecture. In today's class, we will be starting with the programmatic examples. So of where you are going to use the NumPy and what all the outputs you will be getting. So that we will see. So all the what's the main usage of the NumPy? NumPy will stands for numerical Python. So it is an advanced concept of list. Okay, so what is a list? List is similar to an array. So list is similar to an array in data structures. So that we will be discussing. List will be the basic Python concept, whereas NumPy, that is, it is an advanced concept of list that will come under the advanced Python topic. So why you are going with the NumPy? So what is NumPy? Numerical Python. So it will be abbreviated short as NP. So NP, what it is going to do? It is going to create an array. So rather than going for the list, if you are going for 100 or thousands of elements, you can't specify 1, 2, 3, 4 in the list. So in order to overcome that, now you are going for the higher advantage. So higher version of list, that is using NumPy. So okay, so in today's class we are going to see with the hands-on sessions of using the NumPy. Okay, so for that I will be executing the particular things on Google Colab. So I all hope so that you are going to have the Google Colab. How do you open the Google Colab and all? So suddenly I will be sharing that thing. So now you see, so this is the Google Colab. Okay, so how you have to log in, everything else I have given in so many lectures. I don't think so they should be given again and they should be told and shown again and again. So log in using Go, have a net connected, go to Google Chrome. So there you are, there you go with the Google, type Google Colab. It will show you one particular search. If you don't know, go through the previous hands-on sessions. There I have chosen. Okay. Now currently, as I know you are familiar with the opening of the Google Colab and all. So I will, if you don't know, go for the previous videos on hands-on sessions. There you will get. Okay. So take the new notebook, give the file name as numpy hands-on. So I have given everything. So first you have to log in. I have logged in here, and here it will show you like connect. So connect to hosted runtime, connect to local runtime, give it hosted runtime. So when you give connect to hosted runtime, after initializing, allocating everything, it will show you like this. So RAM and disk will be shown here. So now you come under the concepts. So first concept. So now you have to create a array. Okay, so for that you are going to take the concept of NumPy. So in order to create an array, it is simpler one. So what you have taken, so it is a one-dimensional. You can go with a two-dimensional also using NumPy. So import NumPy, you have taken NumPy as MP. So because NumPy is a package which is supported by the Python. So you have to import that particular package before you use it. So here you are using, you see here, so here you are using np.array. So as the name, list is nothing but what? List, how you abbreviate the list with a square bracket open and square bracket close. The same thing, but here you are taking it as np.array. So np.array, I have given this. So all the elements will be stored in single variable. So single variable when you run, so here it will show you as a. Okay, now this is in how many dimensions you are having? It is a one dimensional. How many elements are there? So there are 9 elements here. Okay, so if you want that it is one dimensional. Okay, all the elements are in one row. Keep in your mind, when you have one dimensional means all elements will be in one row with number of columns. Understood? But suppose if you want to change that one into two dimensional, so one dimensional element to be changed to two dimensional, then you go with a function called as Reshape. What is the reshape? Convert the one dimensional into two dimensional. So I will be explaining that one here. So what it is going to do? So it is going to convert one dimensional to two dimensional array. So this is the concept. So how to convert one dimensional into two dimensional? It is through reshape function. Okay, through reshape means the given elements, the change shape will be changed. Now what is the array you see here? So here I have taken it as array A. So A dot reshape of 3 comma 3. So 2D means two dimensional means it will be in the form of matrix. So two parameters should be given, 3 comma 3. So 3 rows and 3 columns. So where is the array? So one dimensional is been reshaped into two dimensional. So for that you will be taking as a dot reshape of 3 comma 3. So b is equal to a dot reshape of 3 comma 3. It will convert the one dimensional array into two dimensional, that is 3 cross 3. So when you run this you will be getting like this. Okay, so now using this two dimensional you can do any operations. So here I am going to do, so what is the contents of b? That is to be multiplied with 4. B is equal to, so it is a shorthand operator I have used. B star is equal to 10 plus 4. Okay, so that means b is equal to, so that is equal to, I will tell you. So that is equal to b is equal to b star 10 plus 4. So this is the meaning. Okay, so what is the b value we are having? Go for previous one. B value is 1. 1 star 10, 10 plus 4. So that will be result in 14. Next 2. 2 star 10, 20, 20. So what you will be getting? So b is equal to b star 10 plus 4. So that will result in this particular thing. Next, you come for the array with a data type. Suppose I have created an array. I want to know the data type. Okay, so you see how to create an array. np.array 1, 2, 3. These are the values I have given. What type of values are this? These are integer. So if you want the data type, what you will type? You will type it as a dot d type. So that will give you data type is int 64. Okay. Similarly, b 1, 2, 3, 4. B dot d type, here you see integer, 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 float. Which is the highest one? Float. So that will be given. Understood? So now this is called as a implicit. Okay. So implicit means you will give only the value, they will show you the data type. Okay. But come for the explicit, you will directly give it as explicit. Okay, for that you see here np.array of 1, 2, 3. Okay, so what is the data type here? 1, 2, 3 will come under integer. Now you give d type is equal to np.float 32. So the np.float 32 means, so integer is converted into float. So when you give a dot d type, what it will show? It will show it as float 32. So that I will be printing using a only. Okay, so it will printed, you see here I have given 1, 2, 3, but coming for output 1 dot 2 dot 3 dot. Okay, so that means it is converted from integer to float. Okay, so next you come for the array creation with values explicit. Okay, values explicit means you are directly giving. Okay, so how you give values explicit? First you see np.array of 1, 2, 3, 4. If you give like this without assigning, you are directly taking np.array of 1, 2, 3, 4 means it will show you, well, array of 1, 2, 3, 4. But rather than giving, suppose if you want to give 100 values like 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 100, so it goes lengthy. So for that you can give it as range. So np dot a range, what is a? Array. Range in terms of 10. So range in terms of 10, it will show you like this one. Suppose if I give here 100, np dot a range of 100, it will show you the values from 0 to 99. Understanding? So this is using range. First one is directly explicit value. Okay. So if you want with the elements within range, if you want not continuous values, if you want the change, okay, with a less, now you go with a specified number of elements. Now you see you are going to use a function called linspace. So linspace is the function where you are going to, it will show you, see, so what it will show you, returns evenly spaced samples. Okay, so I will tell you what. So starting range is 0, ending range is 1. In between 0 to 1, get me 5 numbers. So in between 0 to 1, get me 5 numbers. So that will be given as like this. So suppose if you go 0 to 1, you get me 10 samples. So 10 numbers you see 0 0.0, 0 0.11, 0 0.22, 0 0.33, it will go. Understanding? So this is, if you want from this range to this range, this much values, you can use linspace. Okay. Now suppose, now you come for the initialization. Okay. Suppose if you are going with all the elements as 0. So now you see, I will give it np dot zeros of 2 cross 2 means it will create a 2 cross 2 matrix with all the elements initialized to 0. Okay. Suppose you see here np dot zeros. Zeros means all the elements will be made 0 out of 2 cross 2 matrix. So now you come for the ones initialize. Same thing, ones of 1 comma 5. So 1 comma 5 means one row, 5 elements, that is 5 columns with all the elements as 1. So for that I will be giving 1 dot 1 dot 1 dot 1 dot 1 dot. Okay. So without any uninitialized, if you want to create an elements where 0 should not be there, 1 should not be there, then you have to go with the empty of 1 comma 3. That means first row, only one row, 3 elements should be there with no uninitialized. So uninitialized will go with the default garbage values. So suppose now you come for the diagonal values. So if suppose if you want the diagonal values as 1, all the diagonal values as 1, then go with a function called I. What is I will do? So I, here you have taken np dot I of 3. That means it will create 3 cross 3 matrix. So I of 3 will create 3 cross 3 matrix with 3 rows and 3 columns and with all the diagonal elements as 1. Understanding? So suppose if I give, so here you see I'll be giving it as 5. I of 5 means it will be how much? So it will be going with 5 cross 5 elements. So 5 rows with 5 columns with all the principal diagonal elements as 1. Okay. So suppose in place of diagonal, if you want multiple values, that means different. So here all the diagonal values are 1. If you want the different diagonal values, you use multiple diagonal value syntax. For that it is np.diag of 1, 2, 3, 4. np.diag of 1, 2, 3, 4 will create. So how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 rows will be created with all the diagonal elements as 1, 2, 3, 4 only. Okay. So now you come for the array views using slicing. Okay, very important concept, slicing. So remember this one. So first array views using slicing. So much array is there. I'm taking a part of that, that is called as a slice. You know the word bread slice. So bread pound will go with number of slices. Pound is cut it into slices. So first you go with an array of how many values? 10 values. Now you see here, what are all the 10 values I will tell you. So first you go with a, so here you give print of A. So what is print of A will contain, and next you are going with a B, and next we shall see what is print of B will contain, we shall see now. So see the output, I am printing both A and B. So A is equal to range of 10 means it will show you all the 10 values. So 10 values are 0 to 9. Next I go with a B is equal to A of 3 colon 7. So what is 3 colon 7? B is a subpart. So which consists of elements from 3rd to 7th. So 3rd to 7th means 0, 1, 2, 3. So start at, so you start at 3, 4, so up to 7th element. So you stop before 7th. Start from 3 and end before 7. So 3, 4, 5, 6. So end before 7. 7 should not come here. So this is B part. This is one slice. So 0, 1, 2 will come under one slice. 3, 4, 5, 6 under one slice. 7, 8, 9 under one slice. So why when you print B, what is print B? So it will start from 3 and it will end at before 7. Okay, so slicing part. Now you come for this part. So now for all the B part, what is B part? B part is 3, 4, 5, 6. For all the B part, I will put 0. So that means in place of 3, you should get 0, 4, 0, 5, 0, 6, 0. When you go with print of A, so it will see you. So 0, 1, 2 are there. In place of 3, 4, 5, 6, you are getting zeros and 7, 8, 9 are there. Okay, so now you come for the fancy indexing. So what is fancy indexing means? So now I will create an array and reshape. So what is the array range? 15. So you are getting all the values from 0 to 14. 15 values you should get. So that starts from 0 to 14 and that is reshaped from 3 to 5. That means 3 rows and 5 columns. So that is 3 rows and 5 columns. Now you come for the fancy indexing part. So first you take the array. So now I give I is equal to np.array of 0, 1, 1, 2. So 0, 1, 1, 2. So what it will show you? 0th np.array of 0, 1 and 1, 2. So that will print you this I and j values. So what are 0, 1 and 1, 2. So np.array of 0th row first element and first row second element. So first row second element is first row. This is 0th row, first row, second row. First row second element is 6. So it will be printed here. So similarly, so that you are going to calculate here A of ij. So next Boolean arrays as indexing. So take the same array, reshape it. Array of 15, reshape into 3 rows and 5 columns. You will be getting like this. Now you come for B part. B is equal to A mod 3 double equals 0. Okay, this is the Boolean condition. So what is this double equals? So it is comparing. So B, what is B part? You have to tell me. B is a Boolean value you will be getting. So how? First you go substitute. What is the first A value? So A value is 0. 0 mod 3 double equals 0. What is 0 mod 3? So any number whose remainder will be the mod. Okay, so 0 modded with 3 will be 0 only because numerator is 0, modded with denominator is 3. When numerator is lesser than denominator, mod will be numerator only. Result will be mod numerator only. For example, you see here 0, 0 mod 3. 0 mod 3 is 0 is less than 3, so 0 only. 0 double equals 0, condition true. So see here, you are getting it as true here. Understand? So next you come for 1. 1 mod 3. 1 mod 3. 1 is less than 3. So 1 only. 1 double equals 0, condition false. That is, you are getting it as false. Next you go with 2. 2 mod 3. So 2 mod 3 is 2. 2 double equals 0. No, condition false. Now 3 mod 3. So 3 mod 3 divide. What is the remainder? So if you are a lesser, the answer will be number only. If both are equal, now you have to divide and see the result. So 3 mod 3 gives the remainder 0 because remainder is 0. 0 double equals 0, condition true. So you are getting it as true. 4. So substitute 4 here. 4 mod 3. So greater than denominator. Okay. Divide 4 by 3. What you are getting remainder? 1. 1 double equals 0. So that is false. So like this, it will be printing for each and everything. So now what is A of B? So when you are having A, this is B. What is A of B means? Where all you are getting true. So zeroth location true, first location, second location, third location is true. So fourth, fifth, sixth location is true. Seventh, eighth, ninth location is true. Next 10th, 11th, 12th location is true. So these are the values which are true. Okay. So that is up to basics parts. Now you come for the some of the programs. Okay. So coming for program, create a numpy to generate 5 random numbers from normal distribution. So from here you have to go with some programs. So keep in your mind, generate random numbers from normal distribution. How to generate random numbers? Using random function. So see here, first you have to import numpy as np. Okay. So next np dot random dot normal. What is this normal? It is from normal distribution. So you take it as normal. You give how many? Generate 5. So size is equal to 5, print of x. So any random numbers can be printed here. So it will show you the any random numbers. It can be positive, it can be negative, and so on. Now second one, numpy to generate 6 random numbers between 10 to 30. So for that 6 random integers, ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೇಕು 6 random integers in between 10 to 30. If range is given like this, then you have to go with the np.random.randint. Keep in your mind, there it was from 5 integer random numbers. There was no integer, no float, nothing. There it was 5 random numbers. Okay. So now you go with a 6 random integers. Integers you should get between the range 10 and 30. So for that you give low is equal to 10, I is equal to 30, size is equal to 6. So randomly you will be getting different values. So you won't get same thing. So suppose you see here, I am showing you. So first you are getting 17, 25, 15 like this. Again run it, you won't get the same thing. So see the output. So 17 implies a 17, you are getting 27, 27 like this and all. Okay. So now you come for the next one. Create a 3 cross 3 cross 3 array with random values. So if you are going with there you have gone with 2. Okay. So there you have gone with random values. Now 3 cross 3 cross 3. That means 3 rows, 3 columns like that, 3 matrices. Okay. With each matrix. So keep in your mind, this is rows into columns into matrix. So how many matrix? 3 rows, 3 matrices of size 3 rows and 3 columns. So for that you have to go with np.random.random of 3 comma 3 comma 3. So this will be the random value. So you will keep getting different values here. So you won't get the same thing. Okay. So now you come for the write a numpy program to create 5 cross 5 array with random values and find the minimum and maximum. Okay. So 5 cross 5 means np.random.random of 5 comma 5. So first it will print you 5 cross 5. So 5 rows and 5 columns. Okay. So now you have to find minimum and maximum. How to find? So now you are directly taking xmin comma xmax is equal to x dot min. Min is a standard function you are using. So xmin comma xmax is equal to x dot min comma x dot max. So minimum and maximum values you print xmin and xmax. So out of this, so if you want x minimum and x maximum, you can use using the standard functions only. Now come for the next program. Create a random 10 cross 4 and extract the first 5 rows of the array and store them into variable. So first 5 rows. So what random dot rand of how many 10 cross 4, give 10 cross 4. Original array is x, so print of x. Next to first 5 rows, so first 5 rows means, so how you are going to take, so you are taking it as x, okay. So y is equal to first 5 rows, okay. So this will give you first 5 rows, and then store that particular 5 rows into the one particular variable. So that 5 rows are stored into the variable set. So this will be the output you are getting. So now come for the next one. To shuffle the numbers and find permutation between 0 to 10. So you have to shuffle the numbers. First you generate the numbers. So you can here I have given range. So no random numbers here. Okay. So they have given inclusive. This is inclusive. So now for that you have to go with np.range of 10, no random numbers, you have to go with some range of values. If you are random numbers, you have to give np.rand.rand. So here no random numbers, so you can go with np.a range of 10. Next, in order to shuffle, you take it as np.random.shuffle. Okay, so print of x. So randomly you will be getting some values in range of 10. So 0 to 10, some values are there here. Okay, so after shuffling, you are printing the values. So once you shuffle, a range of 0 to 10, you see what you will be getting. So I will show you here. So after that, you take it print of x. Okay, so see the output what you will be getting here. So first np dot a range of 10. So you are getting the values 0 to 9. After you give random dot shuffle, what you are getting it in different manner. Okay, same result during permutation. So permutation means that is what another same result using permutation. You can take it like this. So 5629141. This will be the values. Okay, this is permutation of 10. So next you come for the create a random integer number of size 10 and sort it. So size 10 means range of 10, shuffle, print x, sort. So once you shuffle, this will be in these terms. So when you give x dot sort, all the elements will be sorted. So this is the programs which are related to the NumPy. So I hope you all got understood. So kindly work on this particular, understand the NumPy sessions, how to convert a one-dimensional into three-dimensional. All this will be required for the machine learning. Okay. So NumPy, and next in tomorrow next lecture we will go with the pandas. Okay. So what the pandas will do. So this is the first lecture. Okay. So I think I hope you all got understood. So work on this and learn the concepts, staying in the home. Stay safe, be secure. Thank you.